Yantras, ancient gateways to the divine. They come from ancient Indian traditions. These geometric designs are more than just pretty patterns. They're believed to be powerful gateways to the divine. Yantras have been used for thousands of years. They're an important part of Hindu and Buddhist practices. The word yantra comes from Sanskrit. It means machine or instrument. But these aren't ordinary tools. They're instruments for the mind and spirit. Yantras are usually drawn on paper or carved in metal. They can also be three-dimensional. Each yantra has a specific purpose. Some are for meditation, others are for healing or protection. Yantras are made up of basic shapes. These include triangles, circles, and squares, but don't let their simplicity fool you. These shapes are carefully arranged. They create complex patterns. Each pattern has a deep spiritual meaning. The center of a yantra is called the bindu. It represents the point where creation begins. People use yantras in different ways. Some meditate on them, others wear them as jewelry. You can find yantras in temples and homes. They're often used in rituals. Many believe yantras have special powers. They say yantras can change your life. They can bring peace, success, and spiritual growth. In this video, we'll explore the amazing world of yantras. If you like our content, please like, share, and subscribe. Yantras have been used in meditation for centuries. They're like roadmaps for the mind. When you look at a yantra, it's not just about seeing, it's about feeling and experiencing. The shapes and colors of a yantra can change how you think. They can shift your perception of the world around you. In traditional practices, people start by looking at the outer edges of a yantra. They slowly move their gaze towards the center. This process is called entering the yantra. It's not just about looking, it's about becoming one with the design. As you focus, the yantra seems to come alive. Many say they feel a sense of movement or energy. Different yantras have different effects. Some bring calm and peace. Others are said to increase energy or creativity. The Sri Yantra is one of the most powerful. It's made up of 9 interlocking triangles. These create 43 smaller triangles. Each part of the Sri Yantra has a special meaning. It's said to represent the entire cosmos. Using yantras can change how we see reality. They can make us more aware of the world around us. Some people report seeing colors more vividly after yantra meditation. Others say they feel more connected to nature. Yantras can also help us understand abstract concepts. They make big ideas easier to grasp. By using yantras, we can explore different levels of consciousness. What if yantras are more than just meditation tools? Some believe they're actually portals to other dimensions. This might sound like science fiction, but many spiritual traditions talk about multiple realities. Yantras could be the key to accessing these hidden worlds. The idea is that yantras create a kind of bridge. This bridge connects our normal reality to higher dimensions. When we focus on a yantra, we're not just looking at a picture, we're opening a doorway in our minds. This doorway leads to new experiences and perceptions. It's like tuning a radio to pick up a different station. The yantra helps us tune our consciousness to other frequencies. Many people report strange experiences while using yantras. Some say they feel like they're floating or flying. Others describe seeing vivid landscapes that don't exist in our world. There are even reports of meeting beings from other dimensions. These encounters often feel more real than dreams. They can have a profound impact on a person's life. But how could this be possible? Some point to the complex mathematics behind yantras. The patterns in yantras often reflect patterns found in nature. They might be tapping into something fundamental about the structure of reality. By focusing on these patterns, we might be able to see beyond our normal perception. It's like finding a hidden door in a familiar room. The door was always there, but we needed the right key to see it. Interestingly, the experiences reported by yantra users are similar to those of psychonauts. Psychonauts are people who explore altered states of consciousness. They often use substances like DMT or dimethyltryptamine. DMT is a powerful psychedelic compound. It's found in many plants and animals, including humans. When people take DMT, they often report visiting other worlds. These worlds are described as incredibly real and complex. Many say they meet intelligent beings in these realms. The experiences are usually short but intense. They can feel like they last for hours or even days. This is similar to what some people report with deep yantra meditation. Both yantra users and psychonauts talk about geometric patterns. These patterns are often seen at the beginning of their experiences. They describe seeing intricate, colorful shapes. These shapes move and transform. They can form tunnels or doorways. It's as if these patterns are the gateway to other realities. There are other similarities too. Both groups often report a sense of timelessness. They feel like they've stepped outside of normal reality. Many describe a feeling of unity with the universe. They come back with insights about the nature of consciousness and reality. These experiences can be life-changing. They often lead to personal growth and spiritual insights. One of the most intriguing aspects of both yantra and psychedelic experiences is shared visions. This is when two or more people report seeing the same things. It happens more often than you might think. In group meditation sessions with yantras, people sometimes describe similar visions. They might see the same colors, shapes, or even specific scenes. This phenomenon is also reported by psychonauts. People who take DMT in groups sometimes have shared experiences. They might encounter the same entities or visit similar realms. These shared visions are hard to explain. They suggest that these experiences might be more than just imagination. Some believe they're tapping into a collective consciousness or a shared reality. Even more fascinating is the idea of telepathic communication. Many people report being able to communicate without words during these experiences. This happens with both yantra meditation and psychedelic journeys. People describe understanding each other's thoughts perfectly. They feel deeply connected, as if their minds have merged. These reports of shared visions and telepathy raise big questions. Are these experiences just in our minds? Or are we actually accessing other dimensions? Some researchers think these experiences might be evidence of a greater reality. They suggest that our normal perception is limited. Yantras and substances like DMT might help us see beyond these limits. This could explain why different people have such similar experiences. The idea of traveling to other dimensions might seem impossible, but some theories in physics suggest it could be real. String theory, for example, proposes that our universe has more than 3 spatial dimensions. We just can't normally perceive them. These extra dimensions could be where the realms experienced through yantras or DMT exist. Another relevant concept is the holographic principle. This theory suggests our universe might be like a hologram. All the information about our 3-dimensional world could be stored on a 2-dimensional surface. This idea comes from studying black holes. If true, it could explain how yantras work. The 2-dimensional patterns of a yantra might be accessing information about higher dimensions. Quantum physics also offers some intriguing possibilities. The many worlds interpretation suggests that multiple realities exist side by side. Every possible outcome of every event exists in its own universe. Could yantras and psychedelics allow us to peek into these parallel worlds? Some researchers think this might be possible. Time travel is another fascinating topic related to dimensional travel. Some physicists believe time is just another dimension. If we could access higher dimensions, we might be able to move through time as easily as we move through space. This could explain why some people report experiencing past lives or future events during yantra meditation or psychedelic experiences. Let's look closer at the similarities between yantra meditation and DMT experiences. Both can lead to profound altered states of consciousness. People often describe a sense of leaving their bodies. They feel like they're traveling to other realms or dimensions. These journeys can feel more real than everyday life. In both cases, people often report encountering entities. With yantras, these might be gods or goddesses from Hindu mythology. DMT users often describe meeting alien-like beings or spirits. These entities are usually described as intelligent and often helpful. They often seem to have important messages or teachings to share. Another common theme is the perception of universal truths. People often come back from these experiences feeling like they understand the nature of reality. They might have insights about the interconnectedness of all things. Many report a sense of unity with the universe. These experiences can lead to lasting changes in beliefs and behavior. Both yantra meditation and DMT experiences can involve synesthesia. This is when senses get mixed up. People might see sounds or taste colors. This blending of senses is often described as beautiful and meaningful. It can lead to new ways of perceiving the world. Many people find these experiences deeply spiritual and transformative. Sacred geometry is at the heart of yantra design. This is the idea that certain geometric patterns have special meaning. These patterns are found throughout nature. They appear in flowers, snowflakes, and even galaxies. Many believe these patterns reflect the fundamental structure of the universe. The shapes used in yantras aren't random. They're carefully chosen for their symbolic meaning. Circles represent wholeness and unity. Triangles symbolize divine energy and balance. Squares stand for stability and the physical world. When combined, these shapes create powerful symbols. They're meant to represent cosmic truths. Interestingly, some of these same patterns show up in DMT experiences. People often report seeing intricate geometric designs. These designs are sometimes called the language of light. They seem to contain deep meaning, even if it can't always be put into words. This similarity suggests a connection between yantras and the DMT state. Some scientists are starting to study these patterns. They're looking at how geometry might relate to consciousness. There's a theory called geometric unity in physics. It suggests that all forces in nature can be described by geometry. If this is true, it could explain why geometric patterns are so important in altered states. They might be showing us the underlying structure of reality. As we've explored, yantras are much more than simple geometric designs. They're windows into other dimensions of consciousness. Whether you see them as spiritual tools or psychological aids, their power is undeniable. Yantras have the potential to transform how we see ourselves and the world around us. The similarities between yantra experiences and psychedelic journeys are striking. Both offer glimpses into realms beyond our everyday perception. They challenge our understanding of reality. They suggest that there's more to the universe than what we normally see. This idea is both exciting and humbling. Of course, there's still much we don't understand. The nature of consciousness remains a mystery. We can't say for sure if yantras are actually portals to other dimensions. But the experiences of countless individuals suggest something profound is happening. Even if these other realms exist only in our minds, exploring them can lead to valuable insights. As we move forward, it's important to approach these ideas with both openness and critical thinking. We should be willing to explore new possibilities. At the same time, we need to question our experiences and seek evidence. The study of yantras and altered states of consciousness is a bridge between ancient wisdom and modern science. It offers exciting possibilities for understanding ourselves and the universe. Whether you're a spiritual seeker, a curious explorer, or a skeptical observer, the world of yantras has something to offer. It invites us to look beyond the surface and discover the hidden dimensions of reality.